Hi! Thanks for coming. Come in.
Can I sit, Angel? Is that okay?
Yes. Yes, I don't like being alone. No, I don't like it.
Well, then I'm glad I'm here.
When they asked me what my last meal and my last wish was, I thought hot dogs and for you to come see me again.
As I said, then I'm glad I'm here.
No one ever laughed at home.
Really? Why not?
Well, Mum worked at a funeral home. She didn't work, she owned a funeral home. My house was a funeral home. And Mum and I would always work together and do hair and makeup and the gutting and the embalming.
What about your friends?
My only friends were Mum's clients. But only the ones in the discard room. You know, the ones that no one loved enough to pay for a funeral. And this one time, I found Miss Heather Brown, my third grade teacher, in the preparation room.
And were you happy to see Miss Brown?
That old hag. I shaved her head and her eyebrows. And Mum was so mad.
Why do you think you did that?
That day, I discovered I was going to be a justice ambassador, a karma administrator. That feeling is so intoxicating. That rush you get when things just turn out the way that they should. That feeling of justice and power when you do what's right. Even when it's not, well.
Not what?
That old hag deserved it. It was redemption. For when she yanked my hair and my ears, or made fun of me and laughed in front of everyone when the teachers reprimanded us. So what better than to see her in that coffin? With those little eyebrows drawn. And she looked like Liza Minnelli with that busted plastic wig. Which was the only thing that Mum could find in town at that time. That's how it all started. My neighbour, Mr. Antonio, he had a dog that howled all night. Yeah, barbecue. And then Alex, we were on the same swimming team. He always yelled at me, Angel, the embalmer. He was a good swimmer, the captain. But he drowned anyway. Lady across the street, mailman. The pizza delivery guy. No one likes cold pizza. People say you can't choose family, but you can certainly choose who you play with. I started getting more friends to play with, and Mum started getting more work, and she got more money, and she started taking care of herself. And Mr. Antonio,
Your neighbor, the one with the doggy...
yeah, he started coming over more often, like for a cup of sugar, for a cup of flour, and this one time, he even made a barbecue for us. And eventually he moved in with us, and I was so happy. This was something I've always wanted, having a dad. So Dad Antonio, I thought I would call him. But then Mum said I was no spring chicken anymore. 31 years was long enough. She had lots of work, and when she had free time, she wanted to spend it with Tony. And that I had to leave.
And how did that make you feel?
I don't like being alone. I don't like it! So I told myself, just calm down, Angel. Calm down. You'll fix this like you always do.
Like you...
So that night, I spent it entirely working with Mum and Dad Antonio because I didn't want Mum to think I was jealous. And the next morning everything was back to normal. Everything was fixed and we lived together happily for 12 years. Until last week.
So time is up.
Oh, time already. I have to go now.
Is there anything else you want to tell me before you go?
Well, this morning they told me they were going to take me to see Mum and Dad Antonio and all my friends.
Goodbye, Angel.
Oh, Miss Miller. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again soon.